Hello and welcome back everybody to the channel. Join me in today's review and test drive of a new MG HS in a luxury trim pack. Before we go any further in the review, special thanks to Grand Auto and their MG dealership for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below. Welcome back everybody. Like I said earlier, in today's review, the new MG HS in a luxury trim pack. If you watch my channel regularly, then you probably all know that I reviewed this new generation of the MG HS already. That particular model was finished in a black metallic exterior color and light interior. This model comes with a gray exterior color and black interior. So this exterior walk around with a front end design and details, completely new sportier approach than the last generation. In the center, big MG logo, very narrow and sporty design for the headlights in full LED technology. Grille design again wide, sporty with a front parking sensors and the fog lamps. Now if you go and take a closer look on a passenger side profile, classic compact SUV proportions with a very sporty front end. Let's talk a little bit about the wheels and tires. With a luxury model, two-tone in design with some type of gloss black intersections. I think these are 18-inch in diameter. With a luxury model, 360-degree camera, of course, and the keyless go system. Gloss black details in this lowest part, and of course on a C pillar and the B pillar, another great detail, especially now in the sunny days as we have today in Croatia, tinted rear window. Moving quickly on a rear end, some type of small rear spoiler with a rear wiper, and this is now the completely new rear end design. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the exterior design in general of a new HS. In the center, similar like in the front, MG logo, HS detail on a passenger side. Below the logo there is a rear camera, and on a bumper we have rear parking sensors. One interesting detail with this model is that the fuel filler cap is on a passenger side, and this particular model is powered by a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder petrol engine combined with a 7-speed DCT. Now let's proceed with the review. We'll check the practicality, starting with a boot space, and there is a button. You press it and it opens automatically. Around 450 liters or 68 liters you get with the new HS. Of course you can close it also electronically. This is now the boot opening, very wide of course for a compact family friendly SUV. Flat floor over here if you need to slide some heavier and larger items. Let's quickly check some useful details. Some nets on a driver's side, one LED light, of course always useful shelf. The rear seats can be fold down 60/40, and addition nets on a passenger side. Let me check under this textile floor mat, small amount of storage. Overall I would say very square in design and pretty wide boot opening. Let's go now and close it. We'll check the rear seats and of course the door opening angle. Because I've put this driver's seat on my ideal sitting position, I'm about 184 centimeters, 79 kilograms. This is the rear door opening angle. I think it's pretty wide, so there will be no issues for me. Very interesting design for these doors in the center part, and also finished in some type of leather material, contrasting orange stitching and metal door handles. In the door pockets you can put maybe 2 half-liter bottles. Another great design detail is that the doors cover the entire side skirt, which is great especially in the winter months. Now these are the rear seats in a luxury model, finished in leather, isofix anchor points on each side, perforated in this center part and also on a backrest, and with the center armrest it reveals 2 cup holders. Come now from a rear seat of a new MG HS. I've said earlier I put this driver seat on my ideal sitting position. This is my knee room and my foot room. The door opening angle very wide, as you can probably tell. One LED light here in the back on each side. The seats with this some type of leather material are very soft, so if you need to carry, let's say, 2 adults in the back, I don't think there will be any issues. Couple of interesting details worth mentioning on a practicality note is that behind the driver's seat there are some useful storage, also similar design approach behind the passenger front seat, 2 air vents and 2 USB charging ports. Overall, very nice rear seats, but for now let's focus on a passenger front one. Welcome now from a passenger front seat of a new MG HS for the 2025 model year. Let's quickly check the design of the interior and materials. Even here on this upper dash we have some type of soft rubbery material in the center, some type of gloss black details with a metal effect, one large air vent here on a far left, and below that similar approach with that leather material and contrasting orange stitching. This is the glove box, very big in size. 2 air vents in the center infotainment system with some shortcuts and the digital dials. More of that in a second when we go and check the driver's seat. Below that we have 2 USB charging ports, 2 cup holders. This is now the good time to show you the MG HS key design, and this is the gear selector for the 7-speed DCT. More of that a little bit later when we go for a short test drive. Behind that, electronically operated parking brake, a little bit of extra storage and center armrest with, again, finished in leather with that contrasting orange stitching, and of course you can put some stuff below that. One interesting and premium detail I forgot to mention: the driver's seat you will see later and the passenger seat are fully electronically operated with this luxury model. Another great details, we have 2 LED lights over here, frameless design, and the vanity mirror that comes with 1 LED light. For now let's focus on a driver's seat. Welcome now from a driver's seat of this new MG HS. Let's talk first thing first about this steering wheel and its design. We have this flat upper section and flat bottom, some perforated part here on a 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. All the buttons on the steering wheel are still physical. That is something worth mentioning. Some media control are actually voice commands, and the cruise control buttons are on a far left and the media on a right side. We will now talk a little bit about this center infotainment system. This is your home screen. We have the navigation, of course. Here we are in Zagreb West, and radio and climate control, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The home screen is actually one of the best home screens in the business, if you ask me, because on one place, easy to adjust, you have everything you need to have: navigation, media, and of course the climate control. If we now go and slide on a right side, these are all the apps, let's call it like that, for the vehicle. Like we saw earlier, we have front and rear parking sensors and rear camera. More of that a little bit later when we go for a short test drive. This is now the climate control features. Of course, everything is on the screen, but there are some useful shortcuts, at least here with the physical buttons. I will not go through all details. Overall, I think it's a very user-friendly interface, so I think there will be no issues for that. In front of me, new digital dials with a traffic sign recognition system. Like I said earlier, this model comes packed with safety systems, radar, of course, the emergency braking, and MG Pilot Pro traffic sign recognition system. And one detail I forgot to mention: blind spot monitoring system. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the interior design of a new MG HS. Before we go for a short test drive, I will put the hazard lights on and I will put the lights on, so we'll see the new LED lights and turn signals in action, especially attractive here in the back. LED turn signals with LED rear lights on a side mirror, and here in the front you can also see the new projector lens LED headlights. Welcome now to a short point of view test drive of this completely new generation for 2025 model year MG HS in a luxury trim pack powered by a 1.5 liter petrol engine combined with a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Before we go for a short test drive, I've tested already this particular model with this trim pack and this powertrain, so I have to tell you a couple of interesting details worth mentioning. First thing first, the driver's seat position being fully electronically operated, it's very easy to find your ideal seating position. For me, I'm about 184 centimeters, 79 kilograms, no problem at all. You sit a little bit higher. This is something that 99% of potential buyers will definitely appreciate. You have a great view in front of you, also in the back. We saw earlier front and rear parking sensors with a rear camera, and the side mirrors are mounted further in the back, and these are actually huge. One interesting detail I would like to point out immediately is when you go into reverse, you have a folding side mirrors. That is something worth mentioning, and of course, nice detail. Another interesting feature worth mentioning is that this part over here on a door and the center armrest, at least for my seating position, works very, very well. Before we go for a test drive, I would like to show you these systems for the parking, how everything works here on this parking lot. We have nice and sunny weather today, so now you can also see maybe the front parking camera working in my favor, and of course the folding side mirrors, and of course you can monitor everything here on this screen, and that's it. Also you get this bird eye view camera. A couple of interesting details worth mentioning also is that the steering wheel is very, very light to operate. Just take a look how little is necessary to turn this wheel around. This is something very, very useful, especially in the urban environment like we have today here in Zagreb. Today is Thursday, it's a weekday and it's afternoon, so we have quite a lot of traffic, but overall let's go for a short test drive. Another aspect of driving this new MG HS worth mentioning is of course the suspension. We saw earlier this model comes with 18-inch wheels and tires, nice profile, and I have to say this is the best dimension for this type of vehicle. Very nice ride. The suspension works very, very well, especially with these some type of rough roads we have here in Zagreb now. So two best safety features that this particular model has, but in general, in my opinion, are the traffic sign recognition system, especially useful in some type of urban environment, and also the blind spot monitoring system. That is definitely the must-have, especially in a family-friendly SUV. Now you can see on my center infotainment system the climate control features. And now I'm heading back here to a dealership, MG dealership. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this new MG HS. What is your favorite trim level? What would be your ideal color specification? And also, would you go maybe for the higher priced the MG new plug-in hybrid model. But for now, let's go and park this petrol powered model. Like you can see, very easy to park it. It's not a huge vehicle in dimensions, but also all these safety systems are helping. And thank you so much for watching this video. Big thanks again to Grand Auto and their MG dealership for making this video possible, and thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a very nice day.